The last day was the crow to the dapper blue mountains peaking hill, and the crow was a brave and bonny sun, while the sky still lying in response upon the chalk cliffs and downs, and was still a heart brimful about the trespass of trees. Nothing stirred but the brown dun on the liver land. Nothing stirred but the brown dun on the liver land. Was one to the parade of river round about the valley round, the river rounds and sides descend into the summer sea. And the ghost of a winsome wind rose and pummeled all about the towers mirror to the chalk down and sea. And when the grasp of a release of sea for only a moment of month or shrilling days, nonetheless, like this day, it rained. It rained. That lumberous day has come for the taming of the sun. Would that there was sufficient pension for the heat of these creature comfort noons. Or was the neon blast of moon find me swagged on both the shitty bouncer bottom walking past the torch, the torch. Must I welfare down to my double bed down and rest my eyes and head on a soft pillow set on edge of my eider down and I sleep. There being a sleep, more comfort to my lying down than a single bed in all my yesterdays. There's come the midnight of wearing day, the bliss of heat blossoming still on my coasting vein. In my coasting vein. There's no high moon in the world tonight. There by my match burns the wick of the midnight lamp. The burning morning wakes alone. Alone I skied upward with a slow intake of breath. When a green light gathers another dark night bleeds with a tenderness. Alone I seek at the soul fling to far horizon. Alone in goodbye. I littlest death is the first weed, the first walk and spit of the day. Here's to goodbye. After the first eye knows no more the sweet surrender. The sweet surrender. The sweet surrender. So, in this gate shall I sow the wind, and reap the gathering to a cloud. Know that the gate to this my house has no following to the following field. It is a monarchy that reclines within, and declines the incline of hills. The gate gathers to the flower. The gate gathers to the flower. Weeping cows of mine, the shelters in the house. There's no house without the tears. Therefore, thus is this a house of joy that has all the sheltering from tears within, and the sleep. And the sleep, and the satisfied sleep, and perhaps the awake the dream. No, yes, the feast that shall you find within. Yes, to a gate that shall yes to the gathering of the cows to the floods of wind. Must you be an age opening the eye within, is a sleep and a rest within. Oh, must you awake to yours and yours within. So shall we see from there night and day, the night and day within, at dawn to morning listening with the knowledge of the sun, and even so in death, that toes wind far to far the heaven, you shall know you there, and you shall love you there's any the way, and you shall love you there's any the way, any the way. gate, it's waiting for things to rise. I the Father you, and we the making one win further than to gathering two of cows. And we the making one win further to gathering two of cows. The given sweet God of the intent of hills, and there to breathe the name of the wind with no name. God, God. I did say and encounter me to with an utterance is the one name. Shiva himself and Brahman. I glimpse the Allah with a kiss upon the neck like a beloved. All things gather to the gate of this good news. And it's the I that walk the freedom of the no wind round about the hill. And it's I that walk the freedom of the no wind round about the hill. Therefore mine sustenance. Shall I feed you too? Must you eat? Must you give a sacrifice of yourself? Here's nine dimension sun. Here's morning with that shout to my nearing border to see the borderline to the sun. I see thee the know and I'll be known. I aching to golden man to live for a sucker to this golden day. I go then tonight, moon again to there's mentioned dawn. I never's the king the mentioned day. I never's the king the mentioned day. Mentioned day. So shall I further crow follow fields this fallow field. Crow this cash with a seed. Crow shall summer breed in harvest. Crow the forth no fashion of wheat to the bread piece. An offering to good grace of God. An offering to good grace of God. Offering to good grace of God. Now it's an inkling the storms of spring. A lightning the shout of summer. Thunder to fall of day. Sleep to become the winter in desert. Must you know to live hidden in the ground, hidden in the ground. I the lips of the small talk of gospel givings, special givings. Off the rivers bad praise I with givings of mine to thee. And I am the loneliness that bores the fellowship beach to you, babe. I the rain to river reaching toad to thee cold. I the clanging thunder nearest the tight lids of the clean clouds to thee sun. I the tall of sky, and I the uplift of stars are pumping light and light with each beats of ray. Oh, it's the loneliness of one brings me back to these borders in this bay. Borders in this bay. The rule of my oath to send my change of time into far heaven of thee. Sky, sky. Aye, haven of these my wars within. These my battleship battle with the worship of world. You, yours, your way. And as a wing of bird wanders wandering with the sun. The grey scarf winter, the flaming fall that shoes me. To thee shall I always return to the ocean, bringing May back into your bay. Bringing May back into your bay. Bringing May. I have thy ghost, sunshine flashing yours in me as thee. Brighter, a flashing night of thee is thee. Brighter, back into your arms. I that sweet bird, the spirit bird, the ruin of a woman, comes to mind again. I of night, the welcoming love kisses of dawn today. This between blown this night dimensions they bring to me. I the finishing death. Ah, this welcome night of freedom that tomorrow should that dark of midnight never end today. Never. So my work I give glad giving to thee is allowed, listening to the cry of the cross, suffering the break of sea, sighted at the summit of the bay. I the ones of water vision of glimpse of my suffering in flesh and my salvation, the kiss to a slave, rescue my finished birth. There. Mention of this crow of dawn, mother war with thee. Therefore I salute thee with glad praise and proud love, loud the beams of the biddings. War, fighting for thee, the one day. Otherwise you used to bring up the glee of glad sun. No, You must crow up a warning with the loneliness of the wearying day. I learn the loneliness here without the crow tonight. Tonight. Thou art the sky and attend the rain. I'm the wind that hawks the kiss of the beloved behind thee, panting at thy shoulder. Come the sun toward thy willow, as set upon the bend of riverbank. And the wind bellows a cool lover's kind upon her branches, leaves and roots. As some of the light lay, like melting wax, pour sweat from the inner seas. The kiss of a dog, no pores pour sweat from the inner seas. A puppy's sovereign saliva over his sticky torso. No, it is no bark of love. I hate all the dogs in town, the suntan and their tongue. The door to hell leaves ajar. I comes a cool wind on an African lion with a roar to wash its heat away. As I love you, I will be a girlfriend. As I love you, I will be a girlfriend. Girlfriend. And the nears of rain to thee, say never to my guilty soul. The lark dips and the blackbird sings a storm of sunshine, the roaring rivulets of rain. The sky fling a cloud to the eyelids of the day. Ever the morning come, even the moonlight rain, thou rising in glad tidings of the sun. Every day swings will carry to a new moon. Thou art the sky, the heat of thy rain sits like nectar inside a rose. And the gathering wind that sips the taste of each the flowering bud. I shall take thee back to my house and spread the flavour of thee like manna upon my lips. Upon my lips. Every morning brings the nightingale to herald the last tune to the same in tonight. Comes the last drop of sweet cherry to evergreen hill. I toast to thee as you stir heaven round about the star. I woo thee as thou hang the clouds round about the moon's incline of neck. Becomes a bedclothes of night by laying still upon the linen land. Oh, shall you ever welcome me to the no heaven, like the lawn lying within my wall? Shall you ever welcome me to lie upon her olive green? This name's Pukit, the one who will circle round about your ears, throughout the sky and the other things. I will be big to the ears of mine, I will be a girlfriend. I will be a girlfriend. I will be a girlfriend. War begins. stay as the crow to the top of blue mountains speaking here. And he crowed with the brave and bonny sun. For the sky still lying in response upon the chalk cliffs and down. And was still a heart brimful about the trespass of trees. Nothing stirred but the ground done on the liver land. Nothing stirred but the ground done on the liver land. With one deep parade of river round about the valley round, the river rounds and sighs descending to the summer sea. And the ghost of a winsome wind rose and pummeled all about the clouds nearer to the chalk down and sea. And when the grasp of a released seed flown in moments of months of shriveling days, nonetheless, like this day, it rained. It rained. That longest day has come for the taming of the sun. All that there was sufficient pension for the heat of these creature comfort noons. But was the neon blast of noon find me swag and boast of sheety bounce the bottom walking past the torch. Must I roll further down to my double bed down and rest my eyes and head on a soft pillow set on edge of my eider down? And no sleep. There being a sleep, more comfort to my lying down than a single bed in all my yesterdays. There's come the midnight of wearing day, the bliss of heat blossoming still on my coasting vein. In my coasting vein. There's no high moon in the wilderness. There by my mattress burns the wick of the midnight lamp. The burning morning wakes alone. Alone I skied upward with a slow intake of breath. Long a green light gathers, another dark night bleeds with a tenderness. Alone I seek at the soul fling to far horizon. Alone in goodbye. I liveless death is the first read, the first walk and spit of the day. Here's to goodbye. After the first eye knows no more the sweet surrender. The sweet surrender. The sweet surrender. So, in this gate shall I sow the wind and reap the gathering to of cows. Know that the gate to this my house has no following to the following field. It is a monastery that reclines within and declines the incline of hill. The gate gathers to the flower. The gate gathers to the flower. Weeping clouds of mine, the shelters in the house. There's no house without tears. Therefore thus is this a house of joy that has all the sheltering from tears within and the sleep. And the sleep, and the satisfied sleep, and perhaps the awake the dream. No, yes, the feast that shall you find within. Yes, to a gate that shall ice to the gathering of the clouds, to the floods of winds. Must you be an age opening the eye within, is a sleep and a rest within. Oh, must you awake to yours and yours within. So shall we see from there night and day, from night and day within, a dawn to morning listening with the knowledge of the sun, and even so in death, the close wind far to farther heaven, you shall know you there, and you shall love you there's any the way, and you shall love you there's any the way. Gather to gate, fighting the feast of us. I, the Father, you, and we, the making one, win further than to the gathering to of town. And we, the making one, win further to the gathering to of town. And the giving sleep gather the inclines of hills, and dare to breathe the name of the wind with no name. Wow. I did say, and he comes to me to, with an utterance it is, here's the one name, Shiva, he says, and Brahma. And gives the arrow a kiss upon the neck of a beloved. All things gather to the gate of this good news. And it's the I that walks the freedom of the no wind round about the hill. And it's I that walk the freedom of the no wind round about the hill. Therefore mine sustenance. Do I feed you too? Must you eat? Must you give a sacrifice of yourself? Here's ninth dimension sun, here's morning with glad shout to my nearing borders to see thee borderline to the sun. I see thee the know and I'll thee know. I aching to golden mansion, live for succor to this golden day. I go then tonight, moon the journey to there's mentioned dawn. I never's the king the mentioned day. I never's the king the mentioned day. So shall I follow feelings with fallow field. Crow the scattering of seed, crow shall summer breed in harvest. Crow the fall of no fashion of wheat to the bread piece, and offering to the good grace of God. An offering to the good grace of God. Offering to the good grace of God. Now it's an inkling of the storms of spring, a lightning to the shout of summer, thunder to the fall of day, sleep to become the wintering desert. Must you know knowledge of living hidden in the grass, hidden in the grass. I the littleness of this small talk, a gasp of givings, pressure to givings, offer rivers bad praise I would givings of mine to thee. And I am the loneliness of the boards that I should beat to you, babe. I the rain to river reaching toast to thee cold. I the cunning thunder nearings to the tight lids of the clean clouds to the sun. I the tall of sky, and I the up the stars the pumping lightning light with each beats of ray. Oh, it's the loneliness of one brings you back to being borders in this bay. Borders in this bay. The woo of my ocean to send my change of time into far heaven of the sky. I hasten of these my wars with these. These my battleship battle with the worship of world. You, yours, your way. And as a wingless bird wandering with the sun. The grey scarf winter, the flaming fall that shoes me. To thee should I always return to the ocean, bringing May back into your bay. Bringing May back into your bay. Bringing May. I have thy ghost sunshine touching yours in me as thee brighter. A flashing night of thee is thee brighter. Back to your arms. I that sweet birth, the spirit birth, the ruin of woman, the comings to my day. I of night, the welcoming love, kisses of dawn today. The dream blown this night dimensions they bring to thee. Bang. I the finishing death. This welcome night of freedom that tomorrow should that dark of midnight never end today. Never shall my work out give glad giving to thee is allowed, listening to the cry for cross, suffering the break of sea, sighted at the summit of the bay. I the ones of water vision of into my suffering in flesh, and my salvation, the kiss to a slave, rescue my finished birth. There. Mention this crow of dawn, mother war with thee. Therefore I salute thee with glad praise and proud love, loud the brings the beings. War, if only for thee, the one day. Otherwise be rooster, bring up the knee of glad bringer son. No, You must crow up a warning of the loneliness of the what-wearing day. I learn the loneliness here without the crow tonight. Tonight. Thou art the sky and attend the rain. I'm the wind that hawks the kiss of a beloved behind thee, panting at thy shoulder. Come the sun toward thy willow, as set upon the bend of river bank. Other wind bellows a cool lover's kind upon her branches, leaves and roots. As some of the light melting wax, pour sweat from the inner sea. Kiss of a dog, no pause, pour sweat from the inner sea. A puppy stopping saliva over its sticky torso. No, it is no bark of love. I hate all the dogs in town and sun-tanned their tongue. The daughter her leaves ajar. I come as a cool wind on African lime with the water wash its heat away. Glad to love you, I would be a girlfriend. As I to love you, I would be a girlfriend. Girlfriend. And the names of rain to thee, say never to my guilty soul. The lark dips and the blackbird sings a storm of sunshine, the roaring rivulets of rain. The sky thing a cloud but eyelids of the day. Ever the morning come, even the moonlight rain, thou rising with glad tidings of the sun. Every day swings the chariot of new moon. Thou art the sky, the heat of thy rays is like nectar inside a rose, and the gathering wind that sips the taste of each the flowering bud. I shall take thee back to my house and spread the flavor of thee like manna upon my lips. Upon my lips. Every morning brings the nightingale to herald the last tune to ascend into night. Comes the last drop of sweet show to evergreen hills. I toast to thee as you stir heaven round about the stars. I woo thee as thou hang the clouds round about the moon's incline of neck. You come as a bedclothes of night by laying still upon the linen land. Back of loneliness that lead upwards to the stars. Oh, shall you ever welcome me to know heaven, like the lawn lying within my walls? Shall you ever welcome me to lie upon her olive green? Secret, the one your circles run about your ears. Thou art the sky and the prince of the rain. As with big bits to the ears of man, I would be a girlfriend. I would be a girlfriend. I would be a girlfriend. War